mean, if we swear in the first 5 minutes, we'll still get. we-
Yeah, we'll
So we
still
got to
get.
count 5 minutes from now until we can swear. I'm
Yeah,
boiling at this
we'll have
point.
to do the
Why?
Hail Marys.
I don't know if I wanna.
Look at that. Nobody's joined yet because nobody is expecting us to be live yet.
Jokes on
Well,
those
the people who
suckers.
get the recap, they're getting it all. Anyways, so we're talking about the difference between stabbing and impaling. According to Google, here we got time, so I'm gonna do this. How about
Yeah.
if you're just joining us, we are early because we want to be. Okay. The main difference is that stabbing, this is according to Google Gemini, right? So, I mean, take this with a
Very
grain of salt.
important, folks. Listen up. Yeah.
Yeah. The main difference between is that stabbing is a broader term for piercing an object with a sharp item, while impalement specifically refers to being pierced completely through the body by a long object that remains embedded. Impalement often implies a more severe, sometimes fatal insult. No shit. If you pierce your entire body through and through with something, it is sometimes fatal. Where the object goes through a significant portion of the body and is left inside. Why does it have a picture of Batman?
Well, you know how I don't know. That's interesting. Batman. Okay. Batman the Impaler, I guess.
Batman the Impaler.
It's interesting how this came up in the first place because we were talking about what's going on with some of the laws and that in Canada and self-defense specifically.
Mm-hmm.
And so you think about the explanation you just gave or read that Google just gave and
Mm-hmm.
all the intricacies with the differences between stabbing and impaling. It's exact same thing as if someone breaks through your door and you're like, oh man, if I do this, is that too much force? Or is this like force in kind?
What's
I've really got to
appropriate here?
analyze
Is it
this.
appropriate
That's
to
right.
stab my intruder today, or would it be more
Right.
appropriate to
Can I
impale him?
impale him? Now, stabbing didn't, according to that definition, there was no implication of it needing flesh, whereas the impaling, I think, is clearly involving flesh.
Yes.
So, can you actually stab someone?
Well, it seems to me that stabbing can occur and with the object having been removed after piercing.
Oh, is it a more playful kind of incident? Whereas
Well, I'm not sure
impaling
how
would be,
playful it is.
well, that's
It,
all these
also,
nuances.
stabbing does not permit the option of putting them on your front lawn as a warning to
Through the
others.
right. Well, there's the signpost option
Impalement
with
does
impaling that,
provide
yeah,
that
we can
option.
all appreciate, I think. Yes.
Yeah, yeah.
Hmm. You know what? We should put out a public vote, put
Mm-hmm.
out a poll.
Mm-hmm.
Which are you more in favor of, stabbing or impaling? It's, I mean,
I think
purely theoretical.
for me it's situation specific.
I
If
see. Look at this
I'm
guy here in the chat. Now
Yeah, I
that's
don't
a
know what that's
mouthful if
about.
I ever saw one.
Look at that shadow.
Herman or He-Man. He-Man.
No,
Okay, I'm not
it's
sure.
Hyman. It's Hyman Shrestha.
Yes. Thrusta
Yeah, Hyman Thresta.
from the hood.
Yep. We need to bring back heads on spikes, says Oscar. I agree with Oscar.
Indeed.
And I was just going to say, situation specific, whether stabbing or impalement is warranted. So, for example, if I am the, say, leader of a small Eastern European,
Hmm.
somewhat, Carpathian sort of country,
Right. Right with
Doctor
you.
Doom
Yeah.
sort of situation,
Hmm.
impalement may be more my thing. Like I mentioned before,
It's probably what
impalement
they taught in
provides the
school.
opportunity to warn
Yeah.
others.
True. It's a
It's a
public service
FAFO
of
mechanism,
sorts. Ah, yeah.
right?
I agree. I agree.
Now, if I'm the Secret Service and I'm protecting, say the President of the United States, and some guy starts making his way through the crowd with a pig sticker in his hand, and I turn the pig sticker onto him, well, stabbing might be more appropriate then.
Like I alluded to before, maybe it's a little more playful than what you're previously describing. There. Just a warning.
Just a little tickle
Just
underneath the armpit.
Yeah, that's right. Right under, between the bottom and the second rib up there.
But you have to be careful, because if it's a long pig sticker and you go straight up underneath the armpit, you may pierce the skin out the top, and then it's an impalement, and then you're in trouble.
Into impalement territory there. Yeah, that's true. It's a.
I think we can all agree that what you don't want is to start with stabbing and end up with impalement.
Why is that? What would prevent you from?
Well, I can't imagine any situation where your intent would be to stab, but you'd be okay with an impalement. I think the intent is really what matters here.
It is,
and
it usually always is.
That jives with our self-defense laws.
That's right.
It's like, Your Honor, I didn't mean to rectally impale him and put him out on my lawn. My intent was only to use as much force as was reasonable to remove him from my house. I only intended to stab the son of a bitch.
As always, folks, this is just talk between us fellas. We are not lawyers, and always check your local bylaws with regard to
your local
putting
bylaws?
up said signposts.
Yeah. Could you imagine? In local news today, a man gets a cited for local bylaw citation for putting up a lawn ornament without approval from city council.
The HOA was not happy. I noticed also, sir, that your concrete steps are not directly connected to your basement, and the color of your front door does not meet regulation.
That's a triple citation right there.
Yes.
Sir, you're going to be swimming in fines.
A bit late. Yeah.
We did know that impaling is when it goes right through. We Googled that shit.
We did.
Yeah. So if you're just joining us right now, these are the conversations that we have prior to the show starting. And for some insane reason, we just decided to start the show a little bit early. I think we were, about 4 minutes early?
Yeah, something like that.
And here comes the striptease. I don't know what's happening right now. Oh, he's just taking his hoodie off. All this talk of impalement got him excited.
Yes, sir. Raise the BP.
He was sweating.
Raise the core temperature.
Should we play our intro so we can officially start the show?
I suppose we could. Yeah.
I should find a button.
Well,
then.
folks, it is. You get the button. I'm going to say something witty right now.
Ooh, okay.
I may need a couple of minutes to think about it, but just kidding. All right, everybody. Welcome to BS session 145. I'm Curt. This is Kris. Play that thing. We're going to get at it.
Because I have a shotgun and rifle that I use for, and 22 gauge that I use for ptarmigan, moose, and black bear.
You're so dumb. You are really dumb. For real.
You're listening to your weekly dose of BS, Ballistically Speaking. The Ballistically Speaking Podcast.
So our streaming service took a big update recently, and we now have we can now stream vertically. So if you're watching us on your phone, apparently you can see us vertically now too. But it failed to play the video for our intro.
Oh.
Nothing ever gets fixed without breaking something else.
You expect too much.
You mean it's too much to expect things to work?
It seems that way now. Yep, absolutely.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I believe
that. There's been a couple of systems at work that they've brought in, and I always make jokes now that one of the things for our filing and that is SharePoint. Uh, they always said
Sure.
SharePoint is going to change our lives, and
What
boy, were
is
they right.
oh, like
Yeah,
Microsoft
it's just
SharePoint?
yeah,
Yeah.
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 No.
No, it changed our lives
How?
very much so.
How so?
Oh, it just made it a different game of hide and seek for files that you want and well, reliability. Yeah, it's just same shit, different badging.
Do you guys use Teams?
We do.
And so is everybody within the same Teams organization? Because that's where I find that Teams doesn't play well.
Well, no, I guess. Everybody within the company, I guess, is on the same Teams organization, but uh, we have regular meetings with contractors and suppliers and all that kind of stuff too. So they are not.
And those are the guys you probably want to share files with, huh?
No,
No?
yes,
Yes.
occasionally, but we
Yeah.
don't do it through Teams. We do it through SharePoint. We set up an access point for them in SharePoint where they can dump some files in that we need for deliverables from them, and
And it doesn't work.
it does. But man, it's the same as everything else. Shit in, shit out. It'll only do what you tell it to do.
That reminds me, I need to
It'll
go to the bathroom.
too late. There's no pooping in the middle of a podcast.
No promises. We
All right.
we have started the show. This is, by the way, guys. This is going to be. I need you guys to know. Derek and Mike are hunting this weekend, so they're not on the show. It has been an eon since Curt and I were on the show, and we decided that we were going to throw caution to the wind, and we weren't going to plan anything. We were going to drink both before and during the show, and we have no idea what we're going to talk about.
Yeah. I'm sorry I kind of let you down. I am feeling like a bag of dicks right now, and I'm not drinking very.
That's an
It's
interesting
always
choice of
entertaining.
words.
I agree when I get into the whiskey and my brain goes one way and my mouth goes the exact opposite. Sorry, I can't make that happen for the folks out there
No,
today.
you need to make it happen. Dance, monkey, dance. You're here for our entertainment.
Well, I might get 15 minutes into this thing and yak all over the reloading desk here. Then
Yak
be
as in
your
talk
fault.
or
No, no,
no, no,
spew,
spew.
blow chunks.
But that's you're drinking mud water.
It's the new thing. All the kids are doing it.
All the kids are, there's actually a product called mud water.
I know.
Yeah. It's healthy for you.
I see. Yeah, that was my attempt at a Caesar. It started out in a regular size glass that most humans would use, and I just kept adding stuff until it tasted right. And then by the time I got that full, I realized, hey, this shit cold that I have, I can't actually taste anything.
Oh, you have a
So
cold?
that's how I ended up here. What's a cold? And it's I've got the old brawny stack right here at the ready just in case. And
Brawny stack. Okay.
and I don't know, it's starting to feel more like a flu because I am creaky groany sore today. Like that joint kind of, yeah. And
I care
as
about
you
you.
can well imagine, I'm sure that I am some kind of cranky today. So
Well,
I'm trying to drink to dull my pain.
it's not going to work.
I know.
Should we pay some bills?
Yeah, probably.
Okay. Well, maybe I'll start off by telling everybody that our show is brought to you tonight by Callsign 66, Canada's best rifle training. Welcome to the Brotherhood. Book a course now at callsign66.ca and follow them on Instagram at callsign66 and on Facebook at C/S66.
And we're here also thanks to the contributions of one Oscar Long at Ribstone Gunsmithing. Craftsmanship done right. Contact Oscar at ribstonegunsmithing.ca and breathe life back into any firearm. Check out Oscar's book that we've been telling you about for months and months now. Get it on Amazon. It's entitled Rust Bluing in the 21st Century.
It is titled Rust Bluing in the 21st Century. I don't know who
I say
wrote that.
entitled. Okay. I'm entitled to say that.
You are entitled to say that. You are entitled to say that the title is Rust Bluing in the 21st Century. Find it on Amazon.
Can we just endeavor to get past this?
Let's dever instead.
Dever.
We're also brought to you by March Scopes Canada. The Dion Optical Design line of scopes has a scope for all of your hunting and shooting needs. Find Doug and Nisa at marchscopes.ca.
All right, we're going to tell them about the FX 5-42 by 56 Highmaster that's on sale right now for $4,600.
Yeah, buy it. Buy it.
Yeah, do it.
It's
Couple
beautiful.
of scuffs. Otherwise, it's great. And,
It even allows a schlub
hell of
like
a
me to
savings.
hit things at long distances.
It did. It did for a time before we took set equipment away from you because we figured that you were irresponsible.
Well, rightfully figured.
I think so. Well, I didn't want to make too many. Didn't want to reveal too much.
Yes, you did.
Okay, I did. EM Precision
Look,
Rifles.
okay,
is
I
with us
admit
as
it. I
well.
was caught peeping in the neighbor's windows with it, all right? That's how I know that the glass is clear and that it has really good optical zoom.
Of all the other things I could judge you for,
That
one's pretty low on the list.
I now also
It's
have
still
to
on the
move,
list.
and I have a restraining order. But the Highmaster's a great buy.
Indeed. You too can peep through your neighbor's window
But I don't recommend it.
at 42 power. All right. You know who builds some of the finest firearms in Canada?
No, tell me.
EM Precision Rifles. Yes,
Wow.
indeed. You can find Shane. You can also find Steve on Facebook, Instagram, and on their website at emprifles.ca. If it's precision hunting, varmint hunting, PRS, NRL hunter, or ELR, EM, holy Jesus, that's a lot, can get you set up with the right rifle build. Go get them.
Also, Apex Optics, championship winning glass built by shooters, built for shooters by shooters.
Yep.
Whether you're hammering stages at a precision rifle matched glassing game in the Rockies or running drills at the range, Apex delivers the edge. Oh, you see what I did there? You need when it matters most. From our hunter and rival rifle scopes to the Edge LPVO, see, now you understand what I did there, and championship grade red dots, every optic is engineered with uncompromising precision and tested under real world conditions by the best shooters in the game. And it doesn't stop at optics. Apex just launched the new Hunter 30mm rings and Onyx 34mm competition rings, purpose-built for strength, ruggedness, and absolute uncompromising repeatability.
Oh, we got through that ad. And it's time, folks. Thanks for joining us this week.
Yeah, that's a long one now,
Shorten
hey?
that up a little bit. Yeah.
I'll
All right,
shorten it up right
next
now,
up.
okay? Apex
Sounds
Optics. They are the apex of glass and optics, and it doesn't stop at optics. They've got competition rings, other things.
You're not
ApexOptics.co.
Yeah, I don't think, you kind of missed something about shortening that up.
I shortened it.
I know, but you read
Somewhat.
it twice.
Oh,
Yeah, okay.
well, oops.
All right. You get a much shorter, fuck it, whatever. Bolt action coffee. They're here. They're always here with us.
Bolt Action Coffee.
faithful
They're
supporters.
here. Next.
Go get some.
Get some.
Specialty coffee, scoring 85.5 on a 100 scale every week. Every week. They're
Every
here.
single goddamn week.
Bolt Action Coffee is unmistakably, did I say that right? Unmistakably?
Unmistakably.
Oh, okay. Unmistakably? Okay.
I
just wanted
don't
to check.
know. I don't know if that's
Just
correct.
wanted
though.
to
It should
check
be
with the
unmistakably.
pedantic police.
It's unmistakably.
Anyway, they're a premium goddamn coffee. It's fucking
Yes.
good shit.
It's
Go do
fucking
it.
good shit.
Get some, brew it right, and enjoy. Order coffee and merchandise at boltactioncoffee.com. Yes, folks, it's that easy.
That's right. Bolt Action Coffee. It's fucking good shit. And Odell Engineering, pick up a Canuck shotgun, Berkera rifle, and Apex ammunition from your local distributor and tell them Phil sent you. Look them up on Instagram, Facebook, and on their website at odellengineeringltd.com. Just released is the Canuck Recon 3, flip-up sights, mag-fed, pump action, and a whole lot of fun in one package. Go look at their website and see what they have, because they have the coolest, like, primarily Turkish-made shotguns, but they're also not garbage Turkish-made shotguns. I think Turkey gets a rap like a lot like China does. 20 years ago, all China knew how to make was crap. They couldn't make anything good. Now they can make the best stuff in the world. They can still make crap, but they can also make the best stuff in the world. I think Turkey's like a lot like that. They were known for making, crap, even though I don't think that was ever really true, because they made like really highly intricate handmade, shotguns for a really long time. But now I think what's coming out of Turkey,
manufacturers, well,
yeah,
sort of mainstream manufacturers, let's say that.
Yeah. But I think what Turkey's doing now is just they take a lot of chances on design. And as a result of that, they're coming out with some really neat things. And Odell's got them.
Cool. Like China, are the Turkish shotgun manufacturers also planning to take over Canada?
I don't think so. Alexander the Great is dead. And the Ottoman Empire has fallen.
But we have Carney now, so.
But I don't know if he's focused on
Same.
Turkey.
No. Well, no, of course not.
Although Christmas is
I was just
coming
thinking
up.
about the great part. He's so great.
No,
Great
no, he's
banker.
not. No. Christmas turkey.
Did I just hear a Molotov cocktail come through my window?
Everybody
All
knows
right.
you don't hear Molotov cocktails, you feel them.
Well, I am in the basement in my emergency room.
As long as Nancy's not screaming upstairs, you're good to go.
That's not as reliable as you might think. That could mean many different things.
She screams over anything. I stubbed my toe, can't find the remote.
Well, she's Latina. I mean, it's just unpredictable.
Unpredictable.
All right, Sterling Arms International, home of the R18 Mark III and the R9 Mark I.
Mm-hmm.
The R9 might be back, maybe. Derek's getting a lot of heat online for his video on the R9, or the fight about it. Anyways, check out the Facebook post. Check out Sterling Arms International. Check out JR. Check out all the stuff he does.
Check it out. Check it out.
Hey, what's that store that he was opening? Gun culture.
Let's not talk about that.
Okay, we won't talk about
No, gun culture unfortunately did not happen. When the R9 got banned, it essentially killed that project.
Roger that. I'm a little late to the party.
So JR may have the distinction of being the only man in Canada who has had 2 gun stores killed by the Liberal government in the last 10 years.
Fantastic.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah. So, is that all of our? That's everybody.
That's all.
What are we going to talk about? Charlottetown?
Listen, there was somebody that came along. Oh, Jacob Thomas says, "Is this a political conversation welcoming stream?" That's an interesting sentence structure, but yeah, I get what you're meaning. That
is he saying that we welcome political conversations?
Yes.
Oh, I wish I
would. Words. I knew what he was saying.
I wish we would have answered that when he asked it. He asked it over 20 minutes ago. He might have thought that we aren't and just left.
Running our damn mouths for 20 minutes aimlessly. Yeah. Can you believe that? Yeah. Yes. You know what? We've received some criticism several times in the past about getting too political. It's a goddamn gun podcast. Well, how do you talk about guns in Canada without getting into politics? And yes, I will say that you could taper it back and talk more about guns, but man, the issues that we're dealing with constantly, I don't know. I think for gun talk to be relevant for a Canadian audience, especially, let's say.
Mm-hmm.
What else do we have to talk about?
Mm-hmm. So
what new stuff is coming out? How many times do you talk about a fucking Browning A bolt?
Mm-hmm.
You know,
First of
shit
all,
like that. Yeah,
I agree. Second of all, guns are inextricably linked to politics.
they are very much.
And,
I know some people
that's
don't
not just
like
a
it, is
Canadian
all I'm
thing.
saying.
But honestly,
and I
like,
agree.
if you want to be a gun owner, get better. First of all, get better at politics. Get more informed about politics. Get more involved in
Gonna have
politics.
to. Yeah.
Because if you don't, then you're a bystander. Like, I suppose it depends on how much you actually like owning and using your guns. But I mean, if the answer is that even a little bit that you do, guns are and always will be political. They have been since the beginning of time, especially in Canada. It was the first thing that the Northwest Mounted Police did when they established out west. It's the first thing that the RCMP reestablished when they took over for the Northwest Mounted Police, when they unified across the country. It is a long-standing part of gun ownership in Canada and in the United States, because the only thing that stops the United States from becoming like us is their most cherished political document. So I honestly, when people tell me that they don't want politics in their gun talk, okay, cool. You don't have to want it, but like, fuck off, take your head out of your ass or the sand.
Listen, I understand. I do understand that people would like to tune into a gun podcast to hear guys talking about guns.
I'm not smart enough to just talk about the guns, Curt.
That's true. I'm usually that guy that is like, but is it a bolt action? And
Yeah.
really,
I think what you do there is you shave 3 thous off of her, you rim it out, and then you plug the dildo in. I can only talk about that for so long.
Yeah, I know. So
besides, there are podcasts that do pretty much only do that. Like Eric Cortina's podcast is great for that.
Yeah, for sure.
Wait! Don't turn ours off and go find Eric Cortina's.
Oh, like God, did the number
give me a
just dropped in
chance?
half.
Just give me a chance.
You know what? To be honest, sorry guys. You look at the comments that we get show after show. There's always somebody wanting to talk about some stupid political thing.
Mm-hmm.
So, yeah, it's relevant whether we like it or not.
Let's follow this up.
Involved with it.
Let's follow this up by talking about Charlottetown.
Sure. All right, let's talk about Charlottetown. I'm not
sure.
Well,
the mayor of Charlottetown wants to do the gun confiscation thing.
Well, yeah. You can always spot the twat in the crowd when they call for twats. There's somebody's like this with their hand up. Yeah, I'm a twat. Pick me.
Excuse me, I have a twat opinion. Sorry. You're the mayor of Charlottetown. Oh, how many people live in your town? We have about 38,000 people. Nobody gives a shit about what you have to say on a national topic. Put your hand down and put your thumb back up your butt. Jens, fuck off. Do you have a link to Cortina's podcast? I don't like politics. If we catered our show just to Jens's liking, we would talk about the same thing every episode.
Joe's shop, Mr. Funny Guy. Hey, you see that?
Should probably talk about the 8-6 blackout just to get Rooster riled up. I really do want to talk about that because I really do want an 8-6 blackout.
I know you do. You've been talking about it for like 26 months now.
Okay, now tell me this wouldn't be cool. If Henry...
It wouldn't be cool.
You're wrong, first of all. It would be cool if Henry would take a lever gun that was chambered in 8-6 blackout. Mm-hmm.
You know what? That okay.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. There's no maybe about that. That would be
So
the tits. It would be the bee's knees.
okay, so let's go 8.6 blackout in that platform against a 44 mag, the most powerful handgun in the world.
It'll blow your head clean off. So what are we doing with that then? Jens says not cool. He only said it was not cool because I said it was cool. Okay, so what about the 44 and the 8.6? There's really no comparison in any way.
Energy. Listen, I don't know a great deal about, well, either one of them, I guess, but energy and all that bee's knees.
Well, a 6.5 Creedmoor case has way more powder capacity than a 44 Magnum case.
Oh.
Wouldn't it? Would it not? Let's find out. 44 Magnum case capacity. 37.9 grains of water for 44 Magnum. Now, we can't say 6.5 Creedmoor because obviously there's differences. So let's say 8.6 blackout case capacity. 51 grains. So you're talking about 37, basically 38 grains compared to 51 grains. So I'd call that a significant difference.
Okay. So bullet weight. So 44 Remington Magnum here.
Well, you can get up to like 400 some odd grainers, and depending on what you're. Oh, we're going with the Horny Day book. Okay. What does Horny Day say about it?
The Hornady 9th edition. 44 Remington Magnum in a Thompson center, 14-inch barrel, 22-inch twist. Mm-hmm. Let's see what the offerings are, Mr. Hornady. And
let's see the offerings.
Hornady. It's not Hornaday.
It's Horny Day.
Or it's not Hornady.
Hornady?
It drives me nuts.
It's Horny Day.
I've heard that lots. Okay. 14-inch barrel, 44 mag, 300 grain bullet.
Mm-hmm.
Topping out at about 1,400, I was going to say RPM, feet per second.
Okay. So, how many? Sorry, 300 grain bullet?
Yes. So this one won't have a 300 blackout in this manual, I don't think.
Yeah, probably not.
8.6 blackout, right? Sorry.
Well, as far as the Googler is concerned, the 8.6 blackout is going to shoot a 300 grain subsonic between 950 and 1,050 feet per second. So it says 16-inch barrel, 1,030 feet per second. But that's a subsonic load, though. How about, can you get a supersonic load for 300?
Of course you can.
So
Mike Hynek, Mr. 338 arc beats 8.6 blackout. I don't know about that, but aren't you supposed to be hunting?
Yeah, what are you doing?
And I don't care that it's dark. Get hunting.
You motherfucker.
God gave us flashlights.
So according to the Googler machine, 300 grain blackout loads will not go to supersonic speeds. So does that mean the 44 Magnum beats 8.6 blackout?
Is there a reason I said it in the first place, mister?
But
someday you will learn to trust me.
But longer distance, though, the ballistic coefficient of the 338 bullet is going to be significantly better than a 44 Magnum, right?
Prove it out. But at 900 to 1,000 feet per second, is that what you cited?
Something like that.
Well, okay. So do that. even if your BC is on a 300 grain 338 bullet is what?
I don't know. You tell me.
Let's say. Sure. A G1 of 0.8. Your velocity, you're still like. Yeah. No.
Yeah, I thought you were doing a calculation, and then I just saw your brain grind to a halt. Yeah.
We could do it. You know what? Maybe. But if you can get them equal barrel length, say, 14-inch barrel in this Thompson Center out of the book at 1,400 feet per second, 300 grain Hollow Point XTP. Yeah, well, it's got a
I guess it's
BC, a
almost as
G1
much.
BC of 245. It's not
Why are
great.
you disappointing me so much?
How?
Well,
Because
'cause
it's a standard.
I really thought 8.6 blackout would be cool.
No, in that I'm just saying. Make your comparisons.
Okay, but hold on now.
I
Hold
did
on now.
admit that it kind of piqued my interest a little bit in a lever gun platform.
Okay, but here's my question. How are you getting a 300 grain bullet at 1,400 feet per second? Well, I guess,
Ask Joyce Hornady.
well, Horny Day doesn't know everything. According to Google Gemini, a 240 grain bullet out of a typical handgun barrel would be 1,100 to 1,200 feet per second. Yeah.
What?
I don't know, man. That makes me so sad. Even though I have a 44 Magnum lever gun right there. So I literally need nothing. But what am I going to buy for the future, Curt?
I don't know.
That doesn't help me.
How long has the 44 mag been around? How long has the 44 mag been around?
Well, at least since like 1976 or 8 or whenever Magnum Force came out. Or Dirty Harry.
Right. 44 Special. 44 Magnum. One of the most powerful commercial handgun cartridges available today, 44 Remington Magnum was introduced in 1955. A joint development of Smith & Wesson and Remington. It owes its debt to the efforts of hunter, wildcatter, and writer Elmer Keith. Everyone should have known that.
Not Elmer Fudd.
Good old Elmer Keith. Elmer Keith actually was behind a lot of stuff way back then. 1955. So how long has the 8.6 blackout been?
I don't know, like
how much?
2019, 2020.
Sorry, there, young fella.
Not even.
Yeah.
So okay, so what's going to be the next cartridge that'll be better than the 44 that we could put in a lever gun then?
I don't know.
So I mean, if you had, okay, so we've got the 300 blackout, we got the 8.6 blackout. What should the like the 300 is like little bitty, and then the 8.6 is like how big of a bullet can we fit in a intermediate size cartridge, or sorry, case. What's the middle ground between there that would rock socks?
But I don't know what what exactly you're looking for, because you're talking about apples and potatoes with those two. Really.
I understand. I'm just saying what I'm trying to say is what should Q and Faxon come out with next?
Okay. So again, I'm a little bit stuck on the fact that the 8.6 blackout was developed kind of primarily for use with cool things that we stick on the end of, that not Canadians stick on the end of barrels,
well, both
unless
of the
you're the
blackouts,
RCMP.
Yeah, both of the blackouts were kind of designed for that, though.
That's right. So are you like going somewhere middle ground between the 8.6 blackout and the 44 mag, just for argument's sake? For what purpose? You got to kind of have a purpose before you come up with a.
Do you think we could
358 Winchester? I don't know.
What would happen?
It already exists.
What would happen? Okay. Wait a second. I need to look this up. Case capacity, 4570. 81.1 grains of water. Okay, beautiful. Now, what would happen if we put a 30 caliber projectile and we actually put a shoulder on a 4570 case, and we put a 30 caliber projectile in there? Let's call it like anywhere from a 149 grain, 150 grain, whatever, all the way up to like a 220 grain.
I see. Congratulations. You just invented the 30 plus P.
No. What are you doing? Are you going to neck down a 4570 case on air?
No, that's my 4570 candle.
Where did you get that?
I made it, you jackass. Look at that.
That's a great idea. Please don't burn
I'm
your
gonna
house
start
down.
singing right away. Hey.
Don't burn your house down.
Oh. Can you see that in there? Where's my press?
Yeah.
There it is. Look
Is
at
it
that.
actually going to sit there, or are you going to knock it off and
Yeah,
burn
it
everything
is.
in your house?
Well, I might, but hell, I'm insured. Who gives a shit?
You don't even need someone to throw a Molotov cocktail through your window. You're going to burn yourself down.
Do it myself.
Mark my words. Mark my words. Mark them now. Mark them.
Mark, I will.
30 caliber projectile in a neck down 4570. The 300. No, there's already a 300 blackout.
So that reminds me, kids, don't do drugs.
I was going to say, I just invented the 300 blackout. Oops.
Not even close.
Maybe I just invented
300
the
blackout is a
308
much
blackout.
smaller case diameter, rimless design, and much shorter. Way shorter.
But it
So
shouldn't be.
here, I have a great idea. Very, very similar to yours. Let's take the 30-30 Winchester, neck it down to 7 millimeters. Be a rocket.
No, this doesn't work because you
And
can't
call it the
take
730 Waters.
730 waters.
Yeah, Ken Waters came up with it about 40 years ago.
Okay, but you can't. That's why exactly 40 years ago. The whole point of these millennial cartridges is that they have to be with new projectiles, and well, I guess in the 8.6, it's not a new or an old case. It's the 300 Kemble. I'm surprised you didn't say it was the 300 retard.
What is the arc? The 338 arc is like the actual 6 arc mapped up to 338, isn't it?
I don't know. I don't know what the parent case is.
I don't know. I'm pretty sure that's what it was. Man, I've been telling you guys
338
all along.
arc
Take the
parent
I already
case.
have. Listen,
Oh no, the 338 arc is the 6.5 Grendel case. It's even worse.
which is what the 6 arc is.
But that's with a 6 millimeter projectile. This is with a 338 projectile.
Yes, correct. And the 6.5 Grendel is the same as an arc with a 6.5 neck. Like, there it is. There. Okay.
There it is.
6.5
There it
rooster.
is.
Done. There.
That looks like a tube of lipstick that you rolled out too far.
Maybe. It gets in deep.
What the hell is happening right now?
I was asking that about 10 minutes ago. Take a neck down to 4570.
So is that it then? We're just out of cartridges? I refuse to accept this.
I don't think we are. You know what? I think Federal learned a valuable lesson, though, to stay out of Hornady's territory.
What? Okay, hang on a sec. Is a 600 nitro an actual 0.6
Yes.
projectile?
I don't know what you'd have to ask Oscar what that bore diameter or groove diameter, whatever you want to, however you want to look at it, is.
Because we could just start going
projectile
there.
diameter. Oh, you want to go big?
Yeah.
Oh, dude, I'm gonna have to get my cartridges of the World Book.
Like
Don't make me pull that sucker out.
the only problem
There it
is like you could take
Holy fuck, boys!
holy fuck boys. You can't imitate Bubbles anymore because he's a sexual assaulter now.
I know. I heard
Allegedly.
that.
Allegedly.
What the hell? I don't like it.
Yeah. If I could do a good
I need to
Bubbles
see
impression,
proof.
I would say something funny about sexual assault in relation to him, but I don't do a good Bubbles. so.
I think we better stay away from that, Chris.
Oh, really? That's where we draw the line?
Yes. We're talking about bubbles, man.
Line in the sand. Okay. Bubbles is off
Kitties are
limits.
So nice. Kitties are so nice. Hey, what we got here?
I'd say that we're going off the rails, but we really haven't been on the rails at all yet.
Jesus Christ! I think I've had like 1 ounce of vodka this entire time. I'm delusional. It's the
is that-
fever.
Is that what your Caesar is? Is with vodka?
Isn't that what you usually put in the goddamn Caesar?
I don't know. I don't drink ladies' drinks.
I'm sorry. Jeez. I put the skirt on one time. One time, Chris.
You know, I say
Build
that.
1,000 houses.
I know where this story's going. I say that, but I like going to restaurants and ordering peach bellinis, so I guess I can't say too much.
Oh my God. And you said that on air. Wow.
I did. I'll admit
We
it.
need to
I'm
have a
okay.
talk, I think.
It's
Where are
all
we going?
right.
Where are we going? We have a 12.
I don't know.
Speaking
You're
of
looking
a 12
something
mil
up.
cartridge. Got the handy dandy Cartridges of the World book here.
Okay. All right.
10th edition. It just
So a
reminded me,
600 nitro
geez.
is an expanded 577 Nitro Express or something? I don't know. Yeah.
not
It's a
sure.
577 case that's expanded. How about this? We don't need to go to the 600. Let's do this. Let's put a 400. No, can't do it. Yeah, we can. We could do it. Let's put a 400 Nitro Express projectile or 400 into a 300 short mag case.
What was the projectile?
The 400.
And again, for what purpose? You could do that.
We're
because
trying
I
to
think
be
it's-
inventive.
I think rim diameter is 550 for that case, isn't it?
For the 300 or for the 400?
For the 300. No, for the 300.
I don't
So you
actually
got-
know.
got
This
room
is
enough
where
for
you
a
come in.
shoulder.
You have to figure this
Well,
out.
I'm telling you, it's 550.
Okay, it's 550.
562.
562.
I can't.
So it would have a slight neck on it with a 400 projectile.
Oh yeah, no, lots.
So that's it. Like we just invented the next big thing.
Well, I think you should write a letter.
Why? I know someone who invents cartridges. Call it the 400 Rooster.
Oh, we're getting close here. The 9.09 Eagle.
That's
Lazzaroni.
not close.
Lazzaroni arms that came up. Lazzaroni came up with a lot of wild stuff in the
Lazzaroni,
90s, I believe.
macaroni. It's not real.
Oh, it is. It is. The Patriots. Dakota Arms also came up with some hot rods. Come on.
I'm not sure what's happening here.
9.09 Eagle. Bullet diameter is 358. Lazzaroni bases its designations on bullet diameters. Well, whatever. Nobody cares. Looking. I'm trying to support your stupid quest here. Now, there's a 40 454 JDJ.
Okay.
JD Jones. Also, you might appreciate this guy, actually. He came up with a lot of stupid shit, like the 300 Whisper and the 338 Whisper.
Okay.
He did.
Mike sounds like my kind of guy.
Uh-huh.
I got all kinds of stupid fucking ideas. Want to be my friend?
I think he's dead.
Oh, well, way to dangle the carrot and just tear it away.
I'm sorry.
While you're looking
either
that up,
that or he probably died of lead poisoning.
meaning he got shot or he just didn't wear gloves when he was reloading.
I don't have those details.
He inhaled too deeply of his own powder supply.
Okay, so the 10.57 Maverick, again, Lazzaroni
Okay.
Arms, developed in 1998.
Oh, that's not that long ago.
Cartridge.
I graduated in 98.
Oh, good Lord. This cartridge was created in response to requests for a high-performance cartridge that would work in a 2.8-inch action and yet deliver the ballistics of a full-length belted Magnum. Adaptation to a standard action is feasible, but is not recommended. Bullet diameter is 416, so that's in your ballpark there, Chris.
Okay. What was this
Ballistics are
cartridge
quite
called?
Impressive. It's the 10.57 Maverick. Case design is typical of the Lazzaroni line. Moderate body taper, 30-degree shoulders, sufficiently long neck. It doesn't say what the parent cartridge is, though. Bunch of jackasses. But it looks like, the Winchester Short Magnum class of cartridges.
So the
Family,
parent case of the 416 Maverick is the 404 Jeffrey.
No. Okay, so that may be true at like at a what do you say, phylum level, family or phylum,
Okay.
but not the species. Okay. Um,
Okay.
it's
But we could
but the
totally put a
404
416
Jeffrey,
Maverick in a
yes,
4570.
I suppose. Now find the action that would work in that. There's a 458 Whisper.
Do I look like an engineer? That's not my problem. That's your problem.
That's why you have me.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you find
trying to help
the
you out.
action that it fits in.
All right. All right. All right. The 458 Whisper.
Mm-hmm.
Do.
I doubt it lives up
Trying
to its name.
find. Uses a shortened 458 Winchester Magnum case with a custom 600 grain VLD bullet. When launched at subsonic velocities, in brackets 1,040 feet per second is typical for the 458 Whisper, this long and heavy VLD bullet loses velocity so slowly the crosswinds have little effect. It also retains much of its muzzle energy beyond 1 mile. So you're 1,040 feet per second. I don't know. I have trouble. I have trouble believing that.
No, the whole cartridge just seems dumb, and it's already been done.
Wow. Oh, I see. You want some notoriety. So
Yeah.
that's. Can you see that?
Yeah, I can. Yeah, here, let's just maximize you. Hey, wait, put it back up. I almost removed you from the stream. Let's not do that. 458 Whisper. No, it even looks dumb.
I know. Well, it's got a belt on it too.
It looks like
with a belt.
the something that takes batteries that your grandmother has in her nightstand.
Or denture cleaner, right? Please. Okay.
Oh, it cleans the hell out of her dentures.
God save us.
This is a good time to mention that Scott Chitchell said, try to make the 50 BMG round in a shotgun more effective. That sounds like a project for Deflator Mouse.
Yeah, right. How about those 50 BMG handguns that you see every once in a while?
The 50 caliber wrist breaker?
Sure, yeah.
Yeah, those are just dumb.
Uh,
And people who shoot them are also dumb because they don't realize it, but they're going to start having like wrist problems. Like there is no way that the human wrist handles that with any sort of repeatability without severe damage to the wrist bones.
all right, 1AB's pounding on the door here.
Okay, what's he saying?
Trying to drag us back into political
All right, do it.
shite. All right. See, everyone who doesn't like political talk on this show, it's all 1AB's fault.
Yeah, tell 1AB.
But we're here for it.
Kokolinsky and his inner circle got busted for misappropriation of $200 billion in donations. That's fucking sock drawer money for America.
Yeah.
And Canada has led the way, donating more than any other nation. Slava
Wonder
Ukrainska.
why could that possibly be that that we've led the way? Not sure.
Didn't Chrystia Freeland leave politics now, and she's going to be some sort of like Ukrainsky fucking ambassador?
Special envoy. I
Special
think is the
envoy. fancy
fancy word that they use now. Yeah.
Yeah, she's who I want representing us on a world stage.
I think honestly she'll just be a working girl.
A working girl.
Yeah.
Who's paying for that?
You know, in the classicals. Well, I don't know, man, but there's some. Listen, we all know some effed up individuals. Not making any judgments.
Like,
not real harsh ones.
Like Bill, not Bill Cosby, although that is also true. But
Yeah,
I'm
true.
thinking of
Bill, the science guy.
Bill.
Oh yes, Microsoft Bill. Or
No.
was Microsoft Bill. Clinton.
Not Bill Gates. Bill
Clinton.
Yeah, Bill Clinton.
There's so many Bills, man.
Yeah, I know, right?
You gotta help me out.
I mean, Mr. Clinton.
It's a fucking Pandora's box of bills.
Everybody's talking about Trump and Epstein. So
See you,
Trump says,
Yanzi. I'm sorry. You know what? You could have come on. I offered. You could have
It's
come on to
Jens's
smooth
fault.
this conversation out, referee a little bit, but he's like, no, I'm not going to do that. I'm just going to bitch and moan that you guys have a shit podcast and yeah, right.
Anyway, Bill Clinton. Everybody's complaining about Trump probably being on Epstein's list. And then Trump is like, oh, yeah, well, there's a whole bunch of Democrats on that list, like Bill Clinton.
And he's pushing it again.
And okay,
It's
so
awesome.
like, I'm not on Bill Clinton's side, or I'm not on the Democrat side on this, but I mean, like, duh, it's Bill Clinton.
Yeah.
We're talking about, like, everybody knows that the man couldn't keep it in his pants. Like, why is this a surprise to anybody that Bill Clinton went to Epstein's Island? And by the way, why is it news that fucking Trump went to Epstein's Island? We all know that he went to Epstein's Island. That was a
part of
foregone.
the distraction thing, Chris. And I think a lot of people just can't live without that fucking anticipation of some sort of chaos, even though they already know the truth. It's just like the voters in this fucking country, even though they already know the truth, the last goddamn decade has been a fucking disaster and we know exactly who to point to. We're just going to deny it. We're just going to deny it. I'm going to be part of the winning team, even though it destroys the entire country and my children's futures. So even though I already know the truth about Epstein's Island, piss on it. I want it to come out into the news because it's not valid until it comes out in the news. And then we can have something to talk about at the water cooler every goddamn day because I have an absolutely meaningless life otherwise.
Okay, 1AB is... I don't want to just gloss over what you said, but I feel like we should move on.
Probably.
1AB says, yet no one is mentioning the relationship that Carney, his wife, and her sister are friends with Ghislaine Maxwell. Also,
hey, can we first talk about Carney's wife? Like, I just as soon as that comes up, I can't get over the fact that those two are siblings. You cannot tell me otherwise. B, that is about the ugliest woman I have ever seen. Carney and his so-called wife, and
they're related.
Macron and his whatever that thing is, like that has to be the ugliest woman in fucking history.
Who are we talking about?
Wow.
I don't know who we're talking about.
What do you do? Is he the prime minister or president of France? Macron.
Yeah.
Macron.
Yeah.
His wife or crypt keeper?
His crypt keeper.
Have you seen that thing?
No, I haven't. What's the big deal here?
But I just like surely you could buy something much better.
From Wish.
Those are.
They make them out of silicone rubber now.
Is that? I'm sorry. I just can't get past that. Some of the ugliest humans I've ever seen.
I wish I knew who you were talking about.
Well, you just been pounding away on the Googler machine all night, except for now when I'm trying to tell you. You're going to see exactly when that picture comes up. You're like, oh my God, you're right, Curt. Once again, you will learn someday to trust me.
But I'm trying to look up the picture that I had of Mark Carney looking like Mr. Burns.
She looks like, that's a man, baby.
Okay. Yeah. Macron wife. I don't know why I'm doing this.
Why is this taking?
Oh, that's interesting.
Oh, isn't it though?
No, she just looks like she just looks like a burn victim.
Do not justify this 1 ounce. Nope.
No, she just looks like a burn victim. It's no big deal.
You know how I know you're gay? Because of that.
Well, I mean, Macron is no prize either.
That's not the subject here. He's the president of a fucking country on planet Earth.
I think
he should be able to snag something better than that.
Do you think she's just had bad plastic surgery?
Controlled.
She just, you know what she looks like? She looks like a serial killer. She looks like a serial killer who peeled someone's face off and is now wearing it.
Right. So Brigitte, Oh my God. Candace Owens did a whole thing on Brigitte Macron. And
Yeah,
like,
it's just because her face looks like she's wearing someone else's face.
it's never just because, Chris, with these people. It's never.
You're really concerned about this.
I can't get past it.
She's a
And then, okay, look up
transformer.
Carney's
It's
wife.
his school teacher. Okay, Mark Carney wife. I feel like I should be sharing my screen while I do this so that everyone else can
No,
enjoy
you
my
know what?
misery.
I don't think we need to traumatize the public any more than they have already been.
It's too late. It's already happened. Oh, she does look very Carney-like, doesn't she?
I'm telling you.
What's her name? Diana Fox Carney.
So you know some of the trouble they had for generations
They do look like siblings.
with royalty in Britain and many other countries, right? And where these two spend a lot of time, yeah, it's called inbreeding.
Do they have kids?
They are
wait.
siblings.
They do have a child, don't they? They
have
do
two.
look remarkably similar.
I'm telling you.
And you know how they say that like sometimes children look like both the mother and the father? In their case, I think the answer is yes.
Oh, mama.
Yeah, no, I see it. In this case, I see what you're talking about.
We should probably
Talk about guns.
something else to talk about. Yeah.
What's your favorite gun right now? Grab it. Is it in the room?
Well, man, still. Well, they're both here.
Can't hear you anymore. You're not near the microphone.
All three of them.
Okay.
6.5 Rooster.
Yep. Know
All-time
it.
favorite.
Know it.
Surgeon
Love it.
action.
Seen it. Yep.
Okay. Let
Okay.
me remind you, all smithing done by EM Precision. Now, this old girl, not so much the rifle, but the chassis, kind of started me out. The old AICS.
Oh, those are such ugly chassis.
No, they are classic.
It's the thumbhole stock I don't
Classic.
like. I don't like the thumbhole
Yeah,
stock.
I know, but that's what I started out with.
Yeah.
I mean, when I really got into it,
Yeah.
and I still.
But
love to take it out.
if you're not gripping it and your thumb is on the same side as the trigger finger anyway, what's the point of the thumbhole stock?
No, I always use the thumb hole stock. The goddamn thing's there for a reason.
Only on thumbhole stock chassis, though.
And this is the 25 by 47 improved, the newest EM Precision Pulse Action.
When did you get
And-
that?
Oh, it's been a while. I don't know, a year and a half ago or something like that.
Really? Have I seen that before?
Yeah. Probably yes.
What's the
Haven't
parent
used it
case for
much.
that?
6.5 by 47. So
But-
we've
But the 6.5 by 47 doesn't it have a parent case?
Nope.
It is just
Not
the six.
really.
Okay, I didn't know it was a
Yep.
novel.
Yeah,
design.
6.5 by 47 was developed for 600-meter shooting in, I don't know, Switzerland or something like that. They kind of designed it to be most efficient with a 140 for that distance of shooting, and it really is optimized, I guess, for that kind of thing. So I have a 6.5 by 47 and this 25 by 47 improved. Jens has the 25 by 47 improved, and he's also on his second, I think, 6 by 47. So
What happened to his
We're-
Germinator cartridge?
that's what the one we bug him about.
That is the
got,
25 by.
It is.
Okay.
So when I sent away to Hornady to get the custom cases, I asked them to put that on the 6.32 by 47 Kirky.
Oh, that's hilarious. I didn't know that they do custom dies. That's neat.
Oh yeah, yeah, they do. You send down a reamer print or some fired cartridges, and they'll make up a custom die set for you.
Isn't that neat?
Yeah. Yep. Very happy with them.
Boone wants to know if we're going to try MDT's new SkyPod. I love MDT. I think they make phenomenal products. I will not buy their bipods. That's just me.
That's
and not because
do
it's
you
not.
want to go into the reason?
Yeah, it's not because it's not good quality. I think everything MDT puts out, by and large, is really good quality.
It is. Yeah.
But I am becoming increasingly disillusioned with the price of brand name things in the gun industry.
It's insane.
Yeah,
It is out of control.
yeah.
We can all appreciate.
And in a lot of ways, I can
overhead
understand
costs
it.
and materials and
Yeah, and it's there's small companies, and they're not selling the millions of units that some other mass company might be able to sell. I get it all, and I'm certainly not looking down on people that do buy them, but I think my support for overpriced R&D by small company products, I think, is limited to the guns, not the accessories.
yeah, mostly.
Like I'll buy an R18 every day of the week and twice on Saturday, because I'm very fully aware of the small team for a small company, relatively speaking, and the amount of money that they've put into the design and making sure that the parts are made properly. And, you have to travel to various places in the world with different manufacturers, make sure it's all being done. So I'll buy that all day, the gun. But I mean, a bipod holds your gun steady.
Yeah. No, you
That's
got
just
to
me.
think about functionality, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
And one of the reasons, Spudman chimed in and said Accutac is his bipod of choice.
Mm-hmm.
Very much mine as well. But for the most of the types of shooting that I do is, you're pro and you have some time.
Yeah.
Where the SkyPod really shines is more active shooting, I guess, like PRS and NRL and stuff like that. Personally, I had a SkyPod for 3 or 4 years, and I didn't enjoy it. It was to me, it was kind of sloppy,
Mm-hmm.
but you do need a little bit of that sloppy to be functional in the games that it was intended to be used in.
The point of the SkyPods is that it's a polymer and it's light, right? Am I wrong about that?
No, you are wrong about that. The SkyPod is, I think it's all aluminum aside from some hardware in that.
I thought that it was polymer.
Robust. No, that's the ground pod that you're thinking of.
I thought it was the opposite. I thought the ground pod was aluminum and the SkyPod was
I'm not
polymer.
sure how long it's going to take for you to accept this, but I'm telling you no for the last time.
I wasn't going to accept it.
You work out your own demons, but I'm going to carry on here if you don't mind.
Okay, carry on, please, carry on.
Anyway, so the functionality of the SkyPod with all the different positioning and lengths and all that kind of stuff. They got the double pull and the triple pull and the extra long and the vibrating for Granny too. I'm sure, I don't know, but
yeah.
They all have a.
They got the 450 Whisper or whatever, 458 Whisper feature.
Yeah,
Granny doesn't whisper when she pulls that out of her nightstand. I'll tell you that much. Pull starts it. Okay, here's my thing. PRS.
Yeah.
People spend stupid amounts of money for weights to put on those rifles. Okay? Yeah. It's like, I need more weight on my rifle. I need yet more weight on my rifle. Oh, wait, I got some weight on my rifle, but I need more weight on my rifle. It's like my father ordering baked potato at a restaurant. He's like, put butter on it and then put extra butter on it. And then when you think you've got enough butter on it, put some more butter on it. Okay. So here's my thought.
I'll have a couple of sides.
Yeah. Here's my thought. Why would you not put a $39 bulky ass heavy Caldwell on there? It's not going to collapse.
People would make fun of you.
And why? How insecure are we that we give a flying fart about that.
Well, quality stuff, I guess. I don't know.
Hey,
To each his own.
But the Caldwell
Yeah.
bipod is like it's solid. It holds your gun up. It doesn't collapse. It doesn't break.
Have you used any of the high end equipment?
Yeah, with Kenny. There was an Atlas with Kenny.
What was it?
I'm pretty sure it was an Atlas, wasn't it?
Oh, I can't remember now.
It's in the case. You could look.
Anyway. I suspect if you're serious in that game, listen, Chris, you know as well as I do that whether it's like mics or rifle accessories or whatever, there are some things that absolutely there is value in getting the top end gear. You can't deny that.
But is
I know what
bipod
you're
one of
getting
those
at.
things?
Yes, in some cases, depending on your use case. To be honest, like,
I'll defer to the experts.
Yep.
Eventually.
Playing one right now.
Yeah, that's what I mean. Eventually, I will defer to. But it just takes me a while to come around. Because I'll tell you what,
It does.
if I ever shoot a PRS match again, I'm gonna take this Sig Cross. It's a fully enclosed handguard. Okay, so I don't have to worry about the barrel. So I'm just gonna duct tape some fucking lead weights to it. All right, and then I'm gonna put a Caldwell bipod on the front of it, and I'm gonna hit fucking nothing. But you know what? If I used one of your rifles with all your shit on it, I would still hit nothing. So I'm just going to save a whole bunch of money. And that's the way I like it.
Well, you know what? I guess you can't. You shouldn't stick your nose in other people's wallets. I guess is really what it comes down to.
Yeah. You also can't teach a monkey to write Shakespeare.
Oh, I don't know. We're getting awfully close, though.
Don't make my point for me, Curt.
You look at how many fucking humans are flinging shit around. We thought that was strictly the domain of monkeys before, but
well, I think there's a lot of people that are
turntables have turned.
The turntables. I think there's not a lot of people, or there are a lot of people out there who are not far removed from monkeys these days.
That's kind of the point I'm making. Yeah.
You know what we found out recently? What historians found out recently? I don't know, paleontologists or somebody in science.
Homo lady.
You know how we always thought that Homo sapiens replaced Neanderthals, and they killed them all or wiped them out and replaced them, sort of thing, whether it was Darwinian or whatever.
Yeah.
Apparently, that's not the case. Oh, I was hoping that the microphone wouldn't cut out your blowing sounds. Kurt's blowing his nose for audio listeners right now, and I was hoping that it would. Oh, he muted himself.
I wasn't going to subject you guys to that.
I was waiting for the sound of the tuba.
Oh my! Oh God!
Oh God!
Oh
God!
the humanity!
The horror.
No. A lot of stuff is coming out lately now where they think now there was some interbreeding as well.
Well, that's now
Homo
the prevalent
sapiens
theory,
and-
as far as I understand,
That's right.
that there are modern people like that are alive today that are showing up with Neanderthal DNA,
Most of the population,
and all of them shoot 6.5 Creedmoor. Ooh, zinger!
Oh, fuck!
Kurt,
That's one of the night.
once again, proving that a broken watch is still right twice a day.
Oh yeah. Didn't see that coming. That was fucking great.
You're welcome. Carry on. What were you going to say?
I think the only people that are exempt from that are some of the is it the
I have no idea what you're getting at. Otherwise, I'd help you.
I'm not even drunk, for Christ's sake. This is terrible. The Pacific, like the Hawaiians and the New Zealanders.
Pacific Islanders?
What do they
Polynesians.
call Polynesians.
Okay.
Jesus.
All right.
Some of the Polynesians and maybe
Those
the
people.
Australian indigenous
Folks.
I think.
Yeah.
I can't remember. Maybe that's wrong, but there's a very, very select few parts of
I'm
the world
really
population
interested in
that
where
do
this
not
is going.
have like up to 5% Neanderthal genes. So they
Really?
say.
Like
According to our,
specifically in Polynesians?
specifically not.
Oh, specifically not in Polynesians.
I
They
may
left for
have
the
that
islands
wrong.
too quickly.
So, you know that whole theory that, the land bridge. I think you're right, Lindsay. I probably should.
It's not just Lindsay telling you
I
to
just
drink more. It's Oscar too. The comments came in at like exactly the
listen.
same time. They
I
both have the
apologized.
8:11 timestamp.
I apologized at the front of the show that I'm not feeling good, and I'm not in the drinking mood, and I know it's going to disappoint some people because when when my mouth goes south and my brain goes north, I admit it is kind of entertaining. But anyway, sorry.
Okay, carry on. Not
They've been
Polynesians.
okay. So the whole possibly not. I'd have to look that up again. But the whole Alaska land bridge thing where uh, the Asians came through, and that's how we got our
You're
First
talking about the
Nations
Bering
people and
Strait
all that.
theory,
Yes, sorry, Alaska
which
land
which
bridge,
which
Bering
which
Strait, whatever.
which was
But it was
the popular
Asians.
theory, then wasn't the popular theory, and now is the popular theory again.
That's right.
With some revisions.
Due to the current uh, economic drivers, really. That's what it is.
Well,
But
actually, one of the major things that brought them back to the Bering Strait theory was DNA testing on
right.
black Brazilians, and they found a correlation in African DNA in native Brazilian populations
That's
that
right.
is
Okay, so
identical to African populations.
that applies to a lot of the South Americans, like the Chileans and a lot of. I'm not so sure on the eastern side of the continent, but the western side for sure, because they initially thought at one time too that the Polynesians and the South Americans, Central Americans from the west side of the continent had some shared genes, but it doesn't appear to be that way, except for a few small islands in there, in between there somewhere. This is really interesting, actually. Yukikazi says Aussiabos are more Dravidian, Denisovan, and I don't. I could see that, but I don't know that I've ever read that or watched it. I think you're wrong about the Polynesians, and that very well may be you.
I think
Uh,
what's really important, and this is going to piss off certain people, but this is just like, I don't have
don't
a
care.
horse in this race. It's just facts. Sydney Sweeney has some kind of genes, that's for sure.
she sure does, doesn't she?
Yeah. Okay, so I'm going to piss off some people here.
Let's do it.
There were a number of First Nations.
So much for keeping it to an hour, hey Chris.
Yeah, I know, right? We said, 45 minutes to an hour. Here we are, an hour
Yeah.
and 20 minutes in. Certain First Nations groups were really, really happy when the Bering Strait theory was disproved in, what was it, the late 90s, early 2000s?
Yeah, what was that about? I can remember.
Well, it was
the
a
sort of incident, but
Well, they had decided that the Bering Strait was never crossable around the times that they originally thought that, like there was a break in the correlation
stretch.
between the last
Yeah.
ice age and the remains that they were finding in North America.
1,500 years ago. Yeah,
Yeah, something like that.
Younger Dryas.
The Triassic, Thoracic age,
you're
the
way
Thoracic
You're
age.
way off. That was 1.3 million.
Yeah, what do I know? All I know is that Jesus rode dinosaurs 3,000 years ago. But so anyway, the point is, more modern technology or science, whatever, has brought us back to the Bering Strait theory, with the caveat that it was not one migration. That's what they thought originally, was that it was one migration.
Wow, there was a lot of
now
back
we're
and
looking
forth
at,
is what they're.
yeah, and that makes so much more sense when you think about it. But my God, there
and
are a
failed
lot of
expeditions.
First Nations groups that are really upset about that.
Well, listen, they have a lot to hang their proverbial hat on.
Well,
right?
they do
There's a lot
because
of risk.
there's a lot of well, for more than a decade, it was like, no, we were the first people.
Absolutely.
And we
Nobody
were
questioned it, and
always
there are
here.
benefits that came from that. Yep.
Yeah. And now it seems as though science is like, yeah, no, you're right. You were the first people and you've always been here. And then science is like, geez. Oh,
That's
boy.
it. It's
Oh, gosh.
real
there,
interesting
we
thing
did, we
about
made a
science,
mistake there, guys.
yeah. We're going to have to back that one up and all the notoriety that you've received since
Turns out we're all
then.
interconnected there, hey?
Yeah. What do you think of the out of Africa theory, honestly, as opposed to, they're not calling it anything yet, but really the out of Asia theory?
I don't think that, like, okay, neither of us are experts in this, clearly.
The horn, I don't
but-
think was the horn that they made it out to be.
I can stay at a Holiday Inn Express this weekend if it makes everybody feel better. What I understand
Film
is what I understand is that the out of Asia theory is just not a strong theory.
1AB, you're so right. Anyway, sorry, Chris, what was that? I missed that. I got it.
My understanding is that the out of Asia theory is just not a very strong theory. That it's more likely that we did come out of Africa, but the people that came out of, like the Homo sapiens that came out of Africa were not exclusively black.
Boy, that's a reach too.
I know. But I mean, long story short, we don't fucking know. We're still figuring it out, right? That's why these are theories and not laws.
Something that I always, ever since I was a little kid, like I've been interested in archaeology since I did a book report on it in grade 4, for God's sake.
Yeah.
That's a long time. Anyway, it's always made me laugh at these archaeologists and paleontologists, whatever, that come up with these theories and God damn it, we know that this happened. Motherfucker, you don't. It's the same thing with aliens, let's say.
Yeah, they have
I know
no clue.
it's far out there, but there's a lot of, most people would say, oh, it's not even possible because we're so many million light years away from any other inhabitable galaxy or whatever, which is true. But all of these things are according to what we currently know, the knowledge, the intelligence, the what we were able to prove out to this point. Now we're so arrogant that we can say right now, well, really, there's not much more to learn. We're so confident in what we know right now that we have no doubts about this. Go fuck yourself. No.
And as much as that, upsets special interest groups
Oscar,
at certain
you
times.
son of a bitch. Absolutely, it is. Absolutely,
that's
Science
just the
is
way
one of the
that
most
life
corrupted
goes.
disciplines out there.
Yeah.
It's
Joel
just-
Anthony
it's
says
simple
we
fact.
talked about this last week. We were made by the Anunnaki.
Yes, I agree.
I don't know if that was last week, but
I don't know. Look at Oscar. He's getting his shots in here.
yeah, I thought they had scrolls, not books, when Rooster was in grade 4.
That may very well be true, but damn it, Oscar.
And they were made out of cotton papyrus, not tree pulp.
Took a lot of work to make those things, man. You got to
Hey.
chew a lot on leaves and stuff.
Look at the bright side. We could have gone back to the carving on stone tablets, and we chose not to, even though it is the more likely theory. This,
Guys.
hey, Alex, thanks for joining, buddy. This episode has been terrible. Mike and
All
Derek
over the
would
place.
never have let us do this episode
No.
whatsoever. Justin Green says that you sat beside Jesus in the 4th grade.
But I didn't know it at the time. That's the real kicker. I have regrets telling you.
famous.
I kind of bullied him a little bit too. Maybe that's why my life's going the way it is now.
You stole his sandals.
That's right. Fucking karma, straight
yeah.
from Jesus.
Alex is only 1.5 hours late, and we're probably about to wrap the show up.
Better late than never.
So Derek and Mike weren't here this week because they're hunting. I'm not going to be here next week because I'm going to be hunting.
Oh, is that right?
Yeah, it's whitetail time.
You
With
know,
this-
Jens
with
just
this
told
old
me
girl.
that today. When was the last time you shot it? Can you hit a 5 plate at 100 yards?
Oh yeah, a pie plate.
Jethro?
Wait a minute. Are we talking about an 8-inch pie plate, or are we talking about one of those little actual pie plates?
Uh,
And how many yards did you say?
100. You know that old standard. I hit a pie plate at 100 yards. I'm good to go.
Okay,
Load up the truck, boys.
I'm no like master shootistician or anything, but the day that I can't hit a pie plate at 100 yards, just take me out to pasture, okay?
Well, that's
While I'm
that's
on the range, just walk up behind me and put a 457 case with a 338 projectile to the base of my skull and pull the
probably
trigger.
gonna have to muzzle load that one. Yeah,
Yeah, muzzle load.
and it'll be contact. It won't have much more energy out past that. So, but I'll do it for you.
As long as it gets the job done. Ow!
That's right.
Did you just hit me in the neck?
Oh fuck! I knew I brought this hammer for a reason.
Yeah.
44 mag and a 44 ouncer.
In other news, geriatric beats a man to death when his stupid made-up cartridge doesn't kill him.
Hold still.
Hold still. Yeah, what am I thinking about? You're going to be so old by then you won't even be able to hold a gun to the base of my head.
You know what? Yeah, you're probably right.
We're going to have to get one of your kids to do it after they change your diaper.
Maybe.
Which
I'll
think
just run
might
you over
happen.
with my electric wheelchair.
Hey, by then, if
80
it's not
times.
hovering, if it's not hovering by then you're too poor.
God, I hope not.
It'll happen.
I figure I got another decade to pay off my shit, and then I'm good. I'm done. Like,
Can we
fuck
talk diesels before we
Okay, let's do that.
call it a night?
Yeah, sure.
You like the 6.7, right?
You
No?
know what?
Like the pre-emission 6.7?
Not really.
No? What do you
I'm
like?
still kind of stuck on a 5.9 Cummins.
Oh, a 5.9.
there's-
Okay.
There's good and bad to be said about each one of them. I don't know. 3406 cat. A little hard to
Okay.
fit into a light duty truck though. But
All right.
no, I'm a 5.9 Cummins guy, and I'm not saying that they're the greatest thing out there, but they're pretty tough to beat in a, how do I say, a non-emissions form, non-electric form, like the old 12 valves and stuff like that. The 6.7 Dodge, what you're saying, or the 6.7?
Yeah, the Cummins, yeah.
Yeah. Man,
Apparently they
had-
just
well,
revamped that for this year.
Yeah, and I don't think they're doing real well with those either. There's
Well, they seem to
some
preemptively
rod
be
bearings
trying.
and shit that are, yeah.
Well, yeah, they seem to be preemptively trying to meet the new expected 2027 EPA standards for diesels.
Oh.
And so
I
they
don't
did a
know.
whole bunch of shit with them and made a bunch of changes with the 26s now.
I don't know why they would do that, because they've had such a successful engine for so long.
But they gotta meet EPA standards, right?
Well, right, but preemptively, fuck it. Run
Well,
that
it's-
shit for as
I
long as you
guess.
possibly can, and then meet the standard.
But if you think about it,
Get
if the
fucked.
standards are coming out next year, wouldn't you want to have 1 year to work out the bugs?
So work out the bugs at the goddamn factory. They do testing all
They're
the
not
time.
going to do that.
That's stupid.
We beta test vehicles. That's how it works.
Do you think
Never buy the first year of a new vehicle.
so? Yeah.
A case in point. So you know that I just bought a 2025.
Thanks, 1AB.
Oh, he's got to head out. Okay, you
I
know
think
that
so,
I just bought a 2025 3-liter Duramax Silverado 1500.
And how many
And-
years has it been out?
6 years, and and the 25s and 26s specifically right now are failing with less than 8,000 miles on them because the thrust bearings are wearing prematurely and allowing excess play in the crankshaft. And it's cratering
sec.
the entire engine with less than 8,000 miles.
Thrust bearings.
Mm-hmm.
Thrust bearings. Thrust bearings.
I didn't
Crank
know what they
bearings,
were
maybe?
either. No thrust bearings. I didn't know what they were either. They're apparently a bearing that keeps the crankshaft centered in the housing, in the block.
Huh.
I had to look them up. I didn't know what they were,
Okay.
but that's apparently what's failing, and that's what's come out on GM's bulletin is premature thrust bearing wear, leading to excessive crankshaft lateral movement.
So thrust. So you know what a thrust bearing does, right?
I
Thrust
don't.
bearing wear. Okay, so your main bearings are spinning radially, let's say, right? Thrust positions axially. Okay. So especially at RPM, when you have centrifugal force, because the weight's going around on the crank and all that kind of stuff, right? You've got rods and pistons up on the other end. Good, more or less self-center. Ish.
Okay.
Okay. So now they're talking about thrust bearings premature wear on an axial load. How
Yeah.
the fuck is there so much axial load on a crankshaft?
Well, I don't think it's that there's a whole bunch of axial load. I think it's just that the thrust bearings are garbage, and then they're just failing
machine
and
wrong.
allowing
Yeah.
call it front to back play in the crankshaft, and then of course the front to back play is ruining the engine.
Well, what a bunch of dopes, because for the how many 100 years has there been internal combustion engines? Okay, maybe only 100, but anyway.
Well, when did what's his face, Mr. Diesel? It was like 1800s or something, wasn't it? When he invented the diesel engine.
I don't honestly know. For me to even comment would be stupid.
I'll Google it while you talk.
But still, an internal combustion engine of any sort. I don't know how many. I have never heard of a thrust bearing on a crank.
Yeah, apparently. So
let's add one in.
Well, here's
And
another
make it
thing.
fucking fail.
Here's another thing. This 3-liter engine carries the Duramax name, but it is a European engine designed by Opel.
Opel? I thought
GM
they went out
owns
with those
Opel.
ugly little cars in 1963.
Well, apparently they still make them. Not the same one, but
OPAL?
yeah, Opel is
Opel?
still a company,
Oh my God.
apparently.
Really?
And they, at some point, had a
Owned by
3-liter
Brookfield.
diesel engine. And GM has decided, hey, Opel, we own you. So we're going to take this 3-liter diesel engine and we're going to put it in American trucks.
Did they also make those little 3-wheeled cars in Italy?
No, that was Mussolini that made those.
Oh,
I don't know anything about Italy. It's like it's either Caesar or Mussolini for me. I don't know.
yeah. Everything I know about Italy is from watching. Oh my God, what was that funny detective movie back
Funny
in the?
detective movie. Italy?
Oh, it would have been funny if I could have remembered.
You're talking
Now
about the Pink Panther? Because he was French.
Yes.
He was French.
Yeah. And Yuri's the trainer who trains.
Which Pink Panther? Are we talking 70s Pink Panther or are we talking the remake
Wow.
with Steve Martin?
Well, both. They're pretty good.
Okay.
They're pretty
And Ambergal.
good.
1892 was the first prototype of the diesel engine from Rudolph
Isn't
Diesel.
that the same year that Columbus sailed the ocean blue?
That was 1492.
Oh, that was 1400.
It was about 400 years prior to that.
Okay.
So the first successful prototype was tested in 1897. His patent was 1892. So 1897, I guess he invented it officially. I don't know.
And who is this? Louis Pastel?
Rudolph Diesel, but good guess.
Where's that? Sorry.
And I don't think
His name was Diesel?
Yeah, Rudolph Diesel.
Bashir.
I don't think his name was. Wait a minute, we can't
Rudy.
gloss over this because I don't think his name was Louis Pastel. I'm pretty sure his
No,
name
it
was
was
Louis
Pasteur.
Pasteur. Okay,
Thank
good.
you.
As
I had
long
a
as we
little
know
bit of
that.
I had to get it out there. I was rushed. My
Ambergal.
delivery sucked. I'm sorry. In the Victorian era? Yeah.
1892
Well, no.
to 7.
When was the Victorian era? It was long before that. Like,
Well, now I need to look
1700s,
that up.
wasn't it?
Guys,
Yes,
God damn it.
use the Googler machine. We got to get off this show at some point.
Era. The Victorian era
The whole
is
history of
officially
the Earth here.
1837 to 1901.
Victorian era?
So it was the end of the Victorian era.
What? Oh, just simply because it kicked off the Fourth Industrial Revolution? around
No. It was
19
just the years that Queen Victoria was the queen.
Oh, is that all?
That's the Victorian era. Yeah.
Okay.
I thought that
Didn't know
was
she lasted that
self-explanatory.
long.
Apparently it wasn't.
Yeah.
Well, she's other than Queen Elizabeth, I think she was the longest living monarch in history. Didn't Elizabeth II outlive her though?
I
Who
think so.
is
How
the
long did she
longest
live?
living
Holy God.
monarch? List of longest reigning monarchs. Oh my God. Oh, that was France. It doesn't count. Fuck Louis the
It's,
14th.
what do they call that stuff that they extract from baby's blood?
Are you talking about platelets?
No, but they call it something.
Plasma.
No.
Stem cells.
You will know. You'll know.
I just
it's-
named
it's,
all the things that babies have.
No. But it's like the adrenaline filled baby's blood. It's
Adrenaline?
It's a sick there's adrenochrome.
I don't know where you're going with this.
Placenta. It's out the wrong end there, Bender.
Okay, here for so everybody knows, because this is extremely important. Queen Elizabeth II reigned for 70 years and 214 days, almost 71 years. Queen Victoria reigned for 63 years and 216 days.
Wow.
However, Ramses II
No, let's have it.
reigned for 66 years and 70 days.
Who's the dude supposedly that reigned for like 400 years
Moses.
way back then? No. Was it?
I don't know.
Come on.
Maybe it was Ramses. Who was God?
We're
Okay,
going back to
who was
going back to Anunnaki stuff
the
here.
king of Egypt with Moses? It was it was Ramses
No.
II.
With Moses? What are you talking about? Wasn't around the
Ramesses.
same time.
Ramesses.
Ramses.
Yeah, he was the
Yeah.
what do they call
One
him
of
in
the-
Egypt?
Yeah. Pharaoh.
He was the pharaoh of Egypt
Yes.
during
Correct.
the time of Moses.
Okay, so Bender's onto the same thing that I'm thinking about here. He says Moses reigned for like 700 years according to the Bible. Okay, maybe I
Yeah,
can
but
concede
I
that.
mean, guys, come on.
Did he reign though? Was
Could-
Moses a reigner?
No, he didn't really reign. He was just kind of
No.
around. You know, he was well respected. He was the man about town.
Yeah.
You could
Out
even
there
call him the
smoking
big man
ganja
on
with an
campus.
umbrella,
Yeah.
getting the palm fronds waved in front of him.
Yeah,
Had a
making
bunch of
boats.
goats too.
You know, letting
Goats and
elephants have
boats.
sex with
and
alligators to make
boats.
platypuses.
Goats and boats. Worldwide.
If we're going to sum up the 700-year reign of Moses in 2 words, it's goats and boats.
Goats and boats, man.
It's goats
Where
and
was
boats.
that? Fucking pimping Moses.
We need to end this. This has gone for 1 hour and 38 minutes. I'm out of liquor.
I think we're both tired and lonely, honestly.
Hold me, Curt.
Oh,
Okay.
yeah.
It's about this time of night
us
that
out.
we really need to tell everybody, hey, buy a fucking storied knife. Just do it. Okay.
Do it.
And check out the show, facebook.com/BS podcast. Leave us a review. Let us know how we're doing. You can visit the website, bspodcast.ca. You can go to our email, info@bspodcast.ca. You can email the Banyak Boys specifically, Banyak, that's BANYAK, at bspodcast.ca. And as always, a massive thank you to our sponsors. Without you guys, we wouldn't have a show in the first place, and our listeners. Don't forget those fuckers. We're talking about Shane and Steve, Miles, Carrie and Cappy, Duncan and Rob, Phil, Doug and Nisa, Vanya and Carly, Oscar and JR. Thank you all an immeasurable amount. I have been Chris. That bearded cunt has been Rooster. And
Only since I was a little girl.
We have not fulfilled our promise of lots of booze, as the episode said. However, this has been Curt, Kris, and Opinions for an hour and 40 minutes. We're sorry.
Appreciate you guys.
We'll see you all next time. Let's see if it shows the video this time. Bye-bye.
This right here has the ability with a 30 caliber clip to disperse with 30 bullets within half a second.
Just when I think you couldn't possibly be any dumber.
You're listening to your weekly dose of BS, ballistically speaking. The Ballistically Speaking Podcast.